Well, hey guys, I'm glad to have you here with me. We're going to break open the Bible and do a devotional together. And today we're going to be talking about this idea of God's holiness. Because God is completely different than anything we've ever known or experienced or ever will experience. He is different and he is separate from everything else. He is the creator. Everything else is, including us, is the created. And so that alone sets him apart from us. He's infinite. We are definitely very limited. He knows everything. We know some things. There's just lots of ways that God is separate from us. The most painful example is this idea of sin. Now, God knows what sin is. Obviously, He said, "Thou shalt not commit murder," things like that. And so He knows what sin is, but He knows it because of virtue of who He is, not because He's done it and He knows it's a bad decision to make. He knows it's a bad decision to make because of who He is, not because of what He's done. And so you and I, we know what sin is because we've done it. We've been down that road. We may not commit murder, for example, but, we've done other things. So we know what it is. And that separates us from God even further than the whole fact that He's the creator and we're created. And that creates a problem. We have this gap between us. And it took God Himself in order to bridge that gap. That's Jesus on the cross. That's what He did for us. But let's take a look what the Bible has to say about this idea of holiness. And I just want to show you one of the most beautiful examples. I'm going to be going to the book of Isaiah, and it's going to be in chapter 6. And the prophet named Isaiah was given a vision from God. And basically in this vision, he was conducted from his body into the throne room of heaven, where God Himself is. And so let's go ahead and get into this. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 1. It was in the year King Uzziah died that I saw the Lord. He was sitting on a lofty throne, and the train of His robe filled the temple. Attending Him were mighty seraphim, each having 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, with 2 they flew. They were calling out to each other, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of heaven's armies. The whole earth is filled with His glory." Their voices shook the temple to its foundations, and the entire building was filled with smoke. So we get this idea of God's glory, His holiness from this. And even the angels who hadn't sinned were still saying, "God, I'm not worthy to look at you." So they're covering their faces with their wings, and they're covering their feet, which is what they touch the earth with, which is symbolic of their perfection or of imperfection. The earth being dirt, and feet being the dirtiest part of us since we're walking around in the dirt all day, pretty much. All symbolic. But they kept saying, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty." And so what is Isaiah's reaction? He says this, "It's all over. I am doomed, for I am a sinful man. I have filthy lips, and I live among a people with filthy lips. Yet I have seen the King, the Lord of heaven's armies." Guys, that's his reaction. That he knows the company he's in. He knows how holy God is. And he has just seen it like no one else in his time had ever seen it. And so that's God. He is holy. But you know what? Is that this is a characteristic He asks us to share with Him, to pursue this. He's the one that makes us holy, but He does indeed ask us to pursue this. And I want to just go ahead, flip over the New Testament here, and we're going to be looking in 1 Peter chapter 1, and it says, verse 14, "So you must live as God's obedient children. Don't slip back into your old ways of living to satisfy your own desires. You didn't know any better then, but now you must be holy in everything you do, just as God who chose you is holy. For the scriptures say, you must be holy because I am holy." We are His creation. We are meant to copy Him even in this. So guys, let's chase after being holy. I love you, and I'll see you next time, guys.